Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Dungeon Souls. Today we're gonna try out the wizard. Well, I have tried out the wizard. It's a very interesting character. And it's also a very strong character, but it's really slow. And it's a slow rate of fire kind of... yeah, you guess it. It's a slow rate of fire character. In a way, it's it does work in its favor. I'm gonna grab accuracy because it's really important. I think, at least. And I think so because in the beginning you get a lot of spread on your shots, and it doesn't work to your favor in any sort of way. So I would say, oh Jesus! See, you have like a pulse shot, and that's the thing you need to take notice of, because as you can see, you have almost a second in between bursts, and if you're not paying attention to the enemies, then it might throw you off. We're gonna pick this up. We're gonna actually get our special attack up because it's a really good one, probably the best that I've used in this game, in the whole game. I mean, really, because it's such a strong attack. Just trying to get the experience from killing this guy, and the money, of course. Let's get to another floor. Let's get a new level on agility. And do you... no, we do not have a library to go to. As you can see, the wizard works a lot as a character that does not get too close to enemies, and the opposed thing also happens. If you do get close, you're really weak, so you really need to be careful. What is this? Okay, that seems decent. Damage resistance is important, but I'm gonna grab this one. Especially for bosses, I think orbitals are... I wouldn't say essential, but they do help you. And they do help me, since I have a breach in my defense each time I use a burst. So that's also what I'm looking towards here. Nice. As you can see, we are not doing a lot of damage. Getting our magic damage up is also a priority that I have, because for some bosses, especially if we do get, and once again I think I haven't said it, but I'm playing on normal this time. Getting to bosses that have a better health stat is gonna be hard for me if I use this guy, because being a slow moving character, also a slow attacking character, it does put you at a risk, and a big one at that. So my idea is to get let me see, did I press that? I did. Let's press this one again, and I'm actually gonna grab a level in defense. I don't know where he's shooting each time I try to... okay, let's see if we can manage this guy rather well. I would suppose we can. We just need to keep our distance. We do have our attack. Really, it's one of the fastest, and that's why I love the attack. It's one of the fastest cooldowns in the game for such a strong attack, I think. Let's get that in. This guy's done with. Maybe get rage up. Just get the idea that I'm gonna... oh, I'm really low on health. As you can see, that's the big trade-off with this guy. You can never be too careful. You can never be too careful. And the thing is, at this moment, I am really weak, and the guy is really tough to beat on a normal melee strong character. He's also very difficult to beat. Well, he's not very difficult to beat, but he is a challenge if you're not, if you don't bring your A game. Oh shit! I think I'm dead. I'm not. I really need to get. Oh shit! Nice. didn't do anything for us there because he kind of jinxed us there by shooting us. Oh, frick, man. Yeah, let's go again. Let's go again. You see, that's the problem with this guy. He is super strong in terms of damage. Well, not really in terms of damage, because as you could see there, for a couple of times I was thrown off. Jesus, I'm already getting killed. Because it doesn't do that much damage. It does like 8, and 8 is not especially good amount of damage in the beginning of the game. Let's try to get that guy down. Got a new level. We should be able to see. I have a lot of spread. I'm only hitting like 1 to 2 shots at a time, which is a problem. Why I think you should always... I'm gonna grab damage because I really need it. In the beginning, I really need the damage. I really need to end the spread shot as well. Yeah, that was better. That was a bit better. But getting a book that gives you a really real big or relevant increase. Jesus, I hate freaking ghosts because the ghosts are impossible to hit when you don't actually... Oh, he got killed by the trap. What do I want? I don't know, man. I'm gonna grab this one. Blowing guys up is an interesting strategy. It's not my favorite, but it's an interesting one, and anything that helps us is relevant. Now I'm gonna grab defense again, and next I'm gonna grab accuracy. He's burning. Oh. As you can see, they're swarming us. That's a way for these types of enemies to get the best of you. Or, well, for the level to get the best of you, because it's a way that the level, that they build the levels like to... Oh, jeez, I'm stuck. I was kind of lucky. I was kind of lucky there. Let's grab the metal scrap. One of the characters that I would be definitely one of the easiest for me to use right now would be this... what's his face? The thief, because I have bought a spectral weapon for the thief, so each time he gets a shot in, it well, depends on the range I have. Not the range, like I don't have range like a stat in this game, but if I get a shot in and I have decent range stats, I can get the shot to cross him and you know, to go through him, I mean. Yeah, as I've said, let's grab that. And I think we don't want to mess anymore with this level. Okay. Let's see. Oh, this is big for us. This is actually big for us. This is very strong indeed. Exactly what I was looking for. Minus... No, I don't want that. I don't want anything of that, to be honest. Oh, that was close. We're doing more. Well, we're doing a lot more damage, and that's very important because you see that this attack, like all special skills, they scale with your primary damage stat. So that makes my... If that attack is already strong, that makes my DPS a lot better when I use it. A lot better. I would say it's probably double damage right now. I would think that's around the amount that we have. Okay. So we can get to you. We kill this guy with 2 shots, I think. Do we have a... I don't know. Yeah, we do. We got stuck there. Nice. Nice. Once again, a couple of Jesus. Oh, we got out of it. They got a few hits on, but I wouldn't be worried. Money, 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 money. And a rage potion. Do we want a rage potion? Nah, not really. We're doing okay. Oh, frick, man. I would like him to be in the middle of the blast, but... yeah, but we're doing a lot more damage, so... oh, I'm slowed. Shouldn't be stopped in this battle, to be honest. It's a big mistake on my part. That's what got me killed in the first battle. So already you can see that he doesn't have a chance. Like, it's a big difference. And that's the problem with this game. Mechanically, that's not what I wanted. I don't want that, I think. Minus 10%. That's like 7 points. No, that's 7 points. Oh, nice. Now in this regard, I will pick it up. Because yeah, you lose just a very small amount of HP. We were doing fine with 70. I think we can do fine with 68. Did anyone survive? Oh, we got 2 guys there. This bonus damage. Let's grab, I think, movement speed. Get us actually fast. We are actually fast right now, which is a thing that I am fond of. Especially for the traps, because they do hurt you. Oh my god, I hate these guys. Let's get rid of them. Because they are the crux of the problem most of the times. They do terrorize the game. Let's get a bombs in. Maybe get a few guys. Can we actually? Yeah, we did. Nice. Now we have what? Movement, max health. Open chest. I'm actually gonna grab the key, as I usually do. You guys probably have seen in some of my gameplay videos, because I think that is the way to go in the beginning. Grab the keys, and for the rest of the game, well, if I had a damage upgrade, like for let's say, if I had a book that damage resistance is good, what does this do? That's actually very good. That's actually very good, because it resets ability cooldowns. I don't know how long it takes for it to reset. Then I'm gonna grab another level on Hellfire, because now I think let me see, defense again. Oh frick, I almost died there. I actually forgot that it's not extremely valuable for us, but then again, it has a very slow, very low cooldown stat. Hellfire does. So that's something that, in a way, I think it's exponentially good, because are we done with this? Oh, that's actually really fast. What is this? Now, this is good, but it's a risk with low HP characters, I think. It's really good with the Barbarian, for example. Well, not the Barbarian, the Knight, the Warrior? The Warrior. Because he is much more of a fast character in terms of melee damage, I think. Especially the multi-cleave, because in the multi-cleave attack you can do an enormous amount of swipes, and that does really work well with having 50% chance of doing double damage. It's also really it's also a nice upgrade for you to have on the thief, for example, because you don't risk losing health. In a way, it's a risk with melee characters, because they do put themselves in the line of fire a lot more. Still, I think you can survive if you. Oh, jeez, that's super low, super slow. I mean, let's get bombs in. Not really a problem here. The slimes are not usually problematic. I even think that the slimes are one of the weakest enemies in the game. Surprisingly enough, they're not in the first levels. Well, they are, but not in the first level. And one of the weirdest and most annoying enemies is the flies. I think they do a decent amount of damage compared to their size. And what I mean by this is their hitbox is, I think, at least that's the way I see it, is smaller than... oh, there's a shop there. Do I want to go to the shop? I maybe want to, but I don't know what... I think I'm not gonna go for the shop. Defense is good. You see, you can grab that, use the attack once. I should have used it when I had a 5. Oh my god, we're doing a lot of damage to this guy. It's probably the best damage I've ever done to him. Like, because we're avoiding a lot of his defensive abilities with the mask. Be careful with the poison though. That can hurt us a lot. Nicely done. Nicely done. Okay, let's grab a few potions. What does this do? Oh, this is actually one of my favorite items to have. I didn't even know it was that. Let's grab this. This is good. This is also good, and this is amazing for us. Wow, this is gonna be very good for us. Now I'm almost thinking that if we do mess this up, if I do mess this up, not we, because I don't want to get anyone involved in me failing when we have such an incredible damage stat. I mean, look at this. We're yeah, 21 magic damage stat is an amazing damage stat. It would be for anything, but in this case, what does this do? To parry attacks? I don't know if I want that. Well, maybe. We'll see. I actually don't know if that's something useful or not. I don't think I've ever take notice of me deflecting or parrying an attack. So, well, we got both of those. We got the parry and the deflect at the same time. Oh yeah, we parried the attack. I saw it. Someone was talking about not knowing. It's kind of really fast to spawn. The effects of our purchase. I got chase out of purchase. You see that? That was an interesting mind fuck. Yeah, it's a mind fuck, definitely. Messing up words or just saying 50% or 60% of the word. But yeah, we are set. We are very strong. The strongest I've been with the wizard. Bear in mind, I didn't play with it that much, but I am. Yeah, but I am really looking forward to see what we can get out of this. I really need to pick up the money because it's a lot of money here. I should always go for it. I think there's a lot of there's a lot of money there. Now we're slowed, so I'm gonna pick this up. This is not gonna make much of a difference. We are already very close to the gates. There we go. Grab the shards. And let me see here. I want to pick up defense again because defense is something we are, I think, lacking a bit. And we're slow once more. Do we want to go to the Fey Garden? Yeah. Let me just kill one or two. Oh, frick. I think I'm gonna go away, actually. These guys are actually one of the annoying enemies in this game. Oh, not really. They were manageable there. They are usually a bit tougher than that. As you've seen in maybe my last run. I think I had a couple of moments there where I couldn't get away from them. If I am thinking of the episode I did on that, well, we lost nothing there. If those were 2 keys instead of 1, I would prefer it, but well, I guess we can't be too picky, too nitpicky in this these guys are annoying because they do shoot quickly. Well, nicely done. Now the magnet actually, this is one of the few games I know where magnets that pick up items work really well, or well, not really well. Souls. Yeah, that's also good. That's also very good because it does make my potions less of a clutch situation for me. It's done. It makes us more comfortable getting deep for damage, at least in my my way or my idea of the game. Yeah, let's grab this. Up. Nice. We're gonna grab another level at that. And we're gonna go... yeah, we're gonna go away. Just because I don't want to get myself entangled with the Redeemer and lose some dumb damage and get some dumb damage that I think is unnecessary. Now the jellyfishes are, I would say, a bit easier. Not to be too cocky about them. They can mess me up, or mess anyone up, for that matter, if you're not paying attention. 10% bonus defense. Yeah, of course I want that. Especially compared to the things they were selling, which were lackluster, I think. Another magnet, it's not gonna do anything for us, because we already have one. They seem to be doing a very small amount of damage still. Oof, I hate getting hit by the boulder. What we get. Yeah, it does not do much for us, because we don't use that damage stat. I think, at least we don't use it as much. I think, at least. I never actually took notice of it being extremely good. But it might be. I might be wrong. I can see that happening. Of course, I can see that happening. Why wouldn't you? Who doesn't admit he's wrong sometime in his life? Probably Donald Trump. I don't know. Not the biggest fan of Donald Trump, to be honest. I don't think a lot of people are. And the reasons are pretty easy to spot, I think. Pretty easy to spot. Jesus, this is where we get ourselves into trouble, I think. Unless we can actually... No, they work in our favor, at least in the sense that they do... we do benefit. I think we can make it out alive. Yeah, we are definitely making this. Slow effect, I like that. Walk faster on crits, not really fond of that. Actually, sometimes I don't even pick that up. But in this case, I think, yeah. I think I'm gonna do it. Just because it can throw you off. I mean, it can really throw you off. You are knockback. I like that. I like knockback with guys that do need some space to make their attacks even more efficient. I would have preferred to actually, yeah, spawn the enemies. No, this is my crux here. This is one of the problems I have with this game. Look, you would say, and this is something that I think this is a way to make a reference. Hell, it's super slow, man. It's a way to make you, if you're a Binding of Isaac fan, I think you are not considering, and well, you are in a way because you only see them in the latest levels, but maybe you're not considering the flies to be as annoying as they are. They're not extremely annoying, but they do the trick, especially because sometimes you don't even see them. You don't even see them. Well, you do see them, but if you're not looking or paying attention, sometimes they can get on your back and they can flank you. This guy was never attacking me. Oh, he just got messed up. Oh Jesus, I don't want to be there. It's an awful room to be in. No, I'm gonna divide and conquer. I think it's an easier way to do this. The Nightblade unlocked? Is that it? Did I unlock the character? Oh, I didn't even know you... I don't know. I think it's by bringing the... is it not by bringing the wizard to a certain depth? I'm gonna grab damage and we're gonna fight the... Oh, we're not gonna fight the boss. I thought we were, actually. Another... It doesn't... Yeah, it doesn't add up, so... Should be enough to kill most of those guys. But yeah, these guys are a bit buffier. But they do have low range stats, so you can work with that to your favor, I think. But you see the spider, not the spider. There are spiders in Binding of Isaac as well. But the flies, they do the trick. They grab a place like where you can't reach them, or you cannot reach them easily, and they can mess you up, like they were doing there. Man, I never went to this game considering... This is actually good. I'm gonna pick this one up. We are extremely buffed on the cooldown stats. I think probably one of the best buffs that I have ever gotten to my cooldowns. Oh frick, man! It's a freaking nightmare to go in here. Yeah, and we can see now that our damage is not as... Because that's a problem with wizards and mages in these games. You usually lack in well, fuck it. I can't think on what I was trying to say. Usually lack on critical hits. That's the thing. You usually lack on that stat. So that's something you gotta be... Oh Jesus, I never wanted to get in here. I did survive, well, at least for now. We got a red guy here that I'm really happy to get rid of. Okay, pick another one up, and we should be bolting out of here. The Redeemer is spawning. Yeah, fuck off. Now this is the challenge for this guy. For me, this is the big challenge. This is where everything goes to either a very good spot or a very bad spot. And Jesus, I almost got my fingers out of position. That can be a very big... Oh, I don't want to be there. In a way, you can use Hellfire to your advantage as a defensive stat. I always see... Oh, Jesus, I'm almost dead. Let's pick that up. Press F here. And we're gonna... Oh, Jesus, this is gonna be one hell of a fight. It's already a hell of a fight. But it's turning out to be even more so than I was anticipating. I do think we need to take advantage of our... Nice, we got rid of the... Oh, we got into the middle. That's a big advantage for us when he got too deep there. Oh Jesus, this is really tough. Not really tough. It's not like the worst fight I've ever had in a game. Nor is it even close to it, but it's the first time I am actually fighting. Oh, we did it. Nice. The healer. Well, can I have the healer, like, now? It would be... invaluable, man. Well, we got through it. I am happy about this. Clocking in at 30 minutes now. Oh Jesus, my screen is trying to turn off. I'm kind of worried about Mr. Dragon there. As you've probably seen 1,000 times before, I tend to die on dragons. Because if you don't deflect their attack, they damage you like brutally. It's not even fucking timing, man. It's not even close. It's not even close. You see that? Like the dragon almost killed me there. He almost killed me. Oh jeez, what is this? Oh, freaking. Yeah, you see, man? The problem I have with flies. You don't see them sometimes. Because usually the game only shows you the health bar of enemies you are attacking. Well, that's not really true, but you know, I'm just trying to get away from people blaming me. Oh my god, I'm almost dead again. Okay, let's see if we can pick ourselves up again. Grab this. No, I don't like that. I'm gonna grab defense then. If that's the only choice I have, I'm gonna grab defense. Like I always do. If I have a clear shot to that dragon, I should kill it, right? Are they multiplying? Or is it just my imagination? That was good enough for me. That was good enough for me. Oh, another dragon. Fucking hell. When he uses that really buffed up attack, it is really hard to avoid. Let's get the Hellfire in there. Try to see if we can actually manage to kill a guy. Oh, this is a bad strategy. I don't wanna get too close. Are we alive? Did we? Did we? We did. We did. Frick. And I stepped on the freaking... I don't even know. The Judgment. I think this is the last level we play. Let me grab... I'm gonna grab defense again. This is movement speed, which is actually very strong for us. And another point on defense. Let's do some Overwatch statics. Never played Overwatch, that's like the thing. Grab a wall. It's not a very effective strategy in that matter, but because they have really high hitboxes, but grab a wall and just peek and shoot. Not Pikachu, peek and shoot. Different concept, I would say. Grab that. I think we killed. We did not kill everyone. We did kill most of them. I would prefer if we actually saw the shop. At least take a small... Oh, there's a key. There's something I really need there. I really need the keys. I know the Redeemer is. Let's grab this one, kill this one, kill this guy, come on. We did kill him. Oh, we regen health. And now we're gonna fight the Judgment with 3 potions. How do I feel about this? Really bad. Really bad. I would suppose that's reasonable. Freaking sped up like shit. Let's grab. I'm gonna do a circling tactic that I think might be good for us. I don't know. I never fought this guy on normal, so I don't know how we're gonna manage. There is that defensive thing that I was saying about the that was bad. I shouldn't have used that. gonna pick up health just because I think if we can, we should use it to our advantage. We're on 2 potions. Not very fond of that. Frick, man! I don't know how I avoided most of the shots there. Oh, we're parrying is. Oh, shoot! Oh, I think we're very close to being dead here. Man, I don't even know what the frick is happening. It's freaking confusing. It's really bullet hellish. If we get... I think we'll be able to get to this second stage. But I'm not sure we can, let me try and see if there's a lot of things we can pick up there. Now the real fight begins there, like they say in Demon Souls. The thing is, I'm not gonna make it, am I? Well, I should be able to actually grab that. That's a decent potion that I really desperately need, but frick. Okay, guys, I hope you enjoyed it. It's my first time, well, not my first time going on normal, but it's my first time going with the wizard or the wizard on or the magician on normal. So I think it was a decent run. We made it to judgment, and we almost got him down. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. As I've said, if you did like this video, don't forget to leave a like below, and I will see you in the next video.